Anyway, welcome to the channel. We're down. I've been on the phone, so I haven't been videoing. I'm down. Well, I'm not geared up for this, so I won't be jumping about any roundabouts. So we are. I've been chatting away, and there's been activity going on here since I've been away the last few days. We'll look at that in a minute. Like that, what the hell's that there? So, I don't have my... Well, I'm sort of talking to the phone and there's things going past, like interesting stuff, you know? And I think, it's like, look at that. There's a Kingspan truck went past and there's always something to see, you know, down here. Like that motorbike. So I've been going over the you know the best thing to do with that? Trying to get into the swing of things after being away. Stalkers. Maybe I'm thinking about just standing here, not going wandering around like I normally do. I could get a bit closer, I could go over there. So we'll do a quick video. Just talking about what happened when I was away and stuff, and how people manipulate other people, stuff like that, and how to avoid it. I'm constantly trying to work out ways to avoid it, to avoid being manipulated. It's always... You know, you try and avoid getting into the battle is the best way, you know, if you can do that. If you can do it. So it's a skill, it is a skill. Well, I think don't park on a drop curb would be one. I think cars, car parking, this is all flattened, weird. Car parking and everything like that can cause it. Cars, you know, there's a war on the motorist. So, you know, so they get you with the disabled, and of course I've got a disability, but nobody really, you know, so that doesn't matter. So like drivers have disabilities. So you've got the infrastructure. Well, the worst thing's the bike thing, the bike lanes. And somebody did send a comment about that. That's the worst thing, bike lanes. What have we got coming now? Have we got a big truck? Oh yes, it's Wiley Recycling. I might not get any peeps today because I don't have my high-vis jacket on. Can't find transport there. I don't know if that makes a difference. I'm pretty sure it does. I'm pretty sure you're more likely to get peeps and honks and flashing lights. Redona E. You are more likely to get that, yeah. But hey ho, every day's different. So trying to avoid, manipulative people. One answer would be avoid women. They're more, but women manipulate men. So, they manipulate weak men, or pliable men, and they won't manipulate other women to fight their little wee battles. So that was a classic case. Now, was it triangulation? No, I think it depends on my understanding of triangulation. There was 3 people involved, yeah. So yeah, was it triangulation? What happened when I was at the hotel? I think it might have been Porsche. But I used to really like Porsches and the images in the toilet. I think it's because of the electric Porsches. I think that's why. The image went downhill. Pretty sure. Yeah, I think that's got to be the reason why. The image is in the toilet. So you're thinking about moving on again, aren't you? Yeah, I can tell. But you don't have a high-vis jacket on, so you're endangering your life. They won't be able to see you. The Mini cutting right across the lane. There's a car behind the Mini. Gregory delivering winners. That seems to be a delivering winners. I'm sure that's on Hayton Coulthard's trucks as well. And there's another one that's got that. Yeah, delivering winners. Delivering. So I'm back from a break. It's now Wednesday. That's what's making my week seem weird. I'm trying to sort out the videos. There's so many of them. The last thing I really need to be doing is doing another one. Yeah, that's sort of not really very appropriate. Yeah, should have stayed at home, but I needed to get a walk. Well, you're not walking, are you? You're just standing at a friggin' roundabout. Okay then. I get you. Well, we'll stand here for another 5 minutes. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We will. So does that feel? Yeah, there's that thing when you get manipulated. When you're, well, somebody else is manipulating you against. That's what happened yesterday morning. But, well, have you got any comeback? Well, yeah, I put it on YouTube, yeah. So I'm fighting back to the manipulators, the manipulative women that manipulate for control. Power and control is the reason they do it. They don't have any power or control, and that's so in their domain. That's really the limit. Just manipulating random people. Infractions or whatever it might be. A Prius. I believe I don't think they've got lithium batteries. It's the whole Prius thing. As Clarkson pointed out how stupid it was years ago, how the diesel was more efficient. You know, there's the cost and everything as well, and the cost of batteries and the weight problem. It's really engineering we're talking about, and so the fluff is the political bullshit. You know, that's the nonsense. Is it part of the climate nonsense? So it's part of the and it sort of seemed to take legs. Well, the internet started 25 years ago. And then, of course, in 2020 we had the pandemic, so that was the government interfering with our lives. Well, in actual fact, they should have stopped vulnerable people from going out, but they stopped children from going to school and everything, made them wear silly masks and everything. It was a really bad time for humanity. And then the sort of climate crisis was already, well, they've always had some kind of climate crisis. It was Ice Age and the oil was running out and all this various different things. And so they just stepped it up once we came out of the scam. See, I wouldn't have even been able to speak like this about 3 or 4 years ago, but a lot of it's coming out. A lot of the deceit and the corruption involved is coming out. So now we've got this scenario where it's sort of like, there's a Land Rover, a 407. I nearly bought one of them. 407. And that Land Rover's going that way. They did the go around. Don't know why. So I don't know what's been happening up here, but they've been sort of moving. There's been a lot of movement around here since I've been away. There's a train, and you can see it. They've been on here with something, trucks and stuff. And that. So why didn't they let me know? Why did I not get told? Why? Why did I not get told about it? I don't know. Right. Okay then. Well, we're not crossing the road because they won't be able to see me. There's a truck coming. Yeah. Right. Scotland. Comes from Scotland. Brilliant. So did I. So did I come from Scotland. Right. So we're going to move now. God, it's getting warmer. It has got warmer this last few moments. Right. The gimbal, I did use the gimbal for a while, and I see a situation like that where that car came round and I just turned this thing. Warning! This is more nimble. So you need a stabiliser, a decent stabiliser in your phone. Which is what I've got in this one. A Volvo V70. Yeah. Don't know what this is. That's a tile or something. Probably not going to get any honks today because I'm not rigged out to look like a truck spotter. No, you're not. You're not today. When you're doing shorts, it really should be that way, right? So you sort of forget, but so the centre goes away to the. Say like if that car was to be in a short, I'd have to keep it in the middle all the way, rather than like say the van there like that, then it wouldn't be in the shorts. It's like difficult when you're filming landscape. You might say, well, why aren't you filming shorts? Well, because the main video doesn't look right if you're doing a short. You know, this is like a main video and the shorts come out of the main video. You know what, I don't know what other people do. There's one thing about it, I was getting a bit cheesed off with it all, the amount, and then I noticed that Alba Galavanter, he's still hard at it, he's planning all the live streams, he's planning all the journeys. You know, yeah, I was going to say something there and I stopped myself, but really, you know, it's what we do. And it's like, the problem is a lot of people, this guy says to me in a comment, there's something really negative about, he thinks or he hates it when men wear women's clothes. And I just thought, how sad are you that, you know, there's so much shit going to happen in the world and you're sitting there saying such a stupid lot of crap. And why is it? Why is it the other way around they don't seem to mind? You know, why are women, whatever the definition of that is, are allowed to wear men's clothes? Why does nobody complain about that? J.K. Rowling and all these clowns. I mean, it's such a fucking vacuous waste of time. Especially when you consider the change in fashion and everything over the last, well, what is it, really the last 300 years? The 17th century, the 18th, the 19th, the 20th, where things changed. And so men would wear more sort of sort of like more yes. Well, that was a wee bit delayed, but never mind. I thought, well, I've had a feat from them before, honk honk, so I think that's made my day. Aye, there's a mini. I don't know if it's the same guy or not, but yeah, friendly lot, yeah. So, the male clothes is quite elaborate back in 300 years ago. And then, but what we're talking about is wealth. We're talking wealth here. So it's wealthy men. You know, wealthy men and wealthy women. Whereas your average ordinary people would just have any old rags. You know, I think that the conceptual analysis is needed. How things have changed over the last 300 years, and I think before you can really start talking about things, you need to have an understanding of our past, our history, and to really get to grips with the changes that's happened without taking everything for granted. You know, and people do, they take everything for granted. Right, I think we'll call it we'll call it a day now. I think, well, we won't call this a day. Do you know what I used to do? I used to put it in this bit here and right in there, but my other holder broke, and so maybe get it in. Maybe get it in there. Oh, aye, look at that. Oh, aye. The last thing you want to do is break your phone. So, people, so people, is that a truck coming? It is. It is a truck coming. Yes. Right. And a green Audi. Who the fuck buys that? Jesus. Right. Brakes. Is it brakes that's making a noise? So we're going to have a quick look and see what's been going on here. Somebody's got a trailer. You've been away at the tip. Trailers, I did away with trailers. I use vehicles instead. It's easier, you don't have to store them away. A vehicle you can move. You just got to pay the tax, insurance and roadworthiness and repairs, etc, etc. A trailer is just a pain in the neck. Right. It is getting busy. Right, come on then. Come on. Right, so we've got this roll of wire here. It's a nice handy seat. There's a hole here. Oh, fucking hell. It's a fucking selfie stick, right, look. Oh, that's a brilliant selfie stick, a sleeper, no less. I have to carry that around with me just to do videos. Oh, look at that big truck up there. Oh, I fucking missed it. Right, so look at that, that's brilliant that. Look at that. Bit of wood. Wow. Smells of Creosote or something. Right, so we've got... What the hell have they been doing in here? What's this? What are these sleepers for? Well, so I don't know what all this junk is. Pallets. What the hell's in there? I don't want to find out. Health and safety, my arse. I've got corrugated, no I mean, what do you call it, cables, barbed wire. Now, I would say they've been clearing it, they must have been clearing out in here, but why would they drag all that out there? We'll have to go down and have a look. Can you see how this seemed like a little narrow path, didn't it? Oh, well that's just, oh they've been cutting trees down. Oh right, they've been cutting trees down I think. Well they did cut trees down here. It kind of looks like that, they've done that and then bogged off with the trees. They've been right up here. Oh yeah, look. Oh right. What the hell? What the hell's been going on here? They've been right down here. There was wood there, I got wood for there. There was some more I was going to get, but yeah, generally just go for the easy wood, you know. So they've been right in here. Just for, imagine it's just been to cut down trees. Probably. Is that all it's for? So they've been up here. Smell of creosote. Look at that. Telegraph poles. What the fuck are they doing there? Oh, have they taken them down? Kinda looks like it, doesn't it? Danger of death. Bloody telling me. I know there is. Danger of death. Yeah. God hell, why didn't they let me know that they were going to be doing this? I've got a right to know, you know. I'm the local. So where's the path then? Oh, there's the path. So the path. Why would they do this? Why did they care about this? Try and catch up with the path. There it is there. See? There. That looks like that's as far as they went. Yeah, so we don't need to go any further. We'll just go back the way. So normally we do videos down here. We've videoed this before. Yeah. So they've been in clear and having a right clear out. So we'll go up to the top of Bluebell Woods and home for breakfast. So who knows what all this is about? It's hard to know, isn't it? I mean, there was a sort of public path. Is that what you call it? It's now kind of been obliterated. Yeah. Hessian. So, you know, if I'd been down here, I would have probably got some wood off them. And it says, hey, can you leave some of them just sitting there? And he says, no bother. Yeah. I mean, I always wondered about that wall. I always found it fascinating how that structure must be really good. Because see up behind there, so all that earth and everything, you know, at some point, that's going to become a... Oh, fuck, there's a wood there, you damn bastard. Look, you never fucking noticed it. How did you walk past that? How did you miss this? How on earth? Ugh. How did you miss all that? Do you think they'll leave that there? What's this? Cable. Yeah, well, we'll leave it. If they leave it there, well, it's just, you'd have to wheelbarrow it up to there, which you could easily do, you know. Yeah, unless their plan is to take it away. It's a bit of a job, innit? It'd be better. Well, this would be better if they let you in. But they're not going to do that, are they? Well, I better go into the Bannockburn and clean up my boots.